Illinois lawmakers was set to address many issues in Springfield during a veto session, but Democratic leaders have postponed that due to growing concerns about COVID-19.
WGEM's Capitol Bureau Chief Mike Militich is live in Springfield tonight with the latest on what exactly this cancellation could mean. Mike?
Well, Dylan and McKenzie, the halls of the Capitol will remain silent until January. That's as the entire state is seeing the resurgence of COVID-19. However, Governor Pritzker is still upset lawmakers are leaving many important discussions on hold.
There is so much work that needs to be done for the state, not just about the budget, but so many other matters, criminal justice reform being one example.
The Legislative Black Caucus introduced 5 pillars to address systemic racism in Illinois on September 1st. After months of virtual hearings, debate on these proposals has to wait. But Senate Majority Leader Kimberly Lightford isn't losing hope. She stressed Tuesday that Senate President Don Harmon and House Speaker Mike Madigan share their concerns and commitment to making a difference.
I want to get things done sooner rather than later. I've been assured by the leaders that we'll get right at it as soon as we can in January.
However, there's rumblings from Republican lawmakers that the veto session was canceled due to a growing number of House Democrats speaking out against Madigan. House GOP members feel the Speaker didn't want to bring lawmakers back to Springfield when he is weakest.
This shows that Speaker Madigan, if he chooses to not have veto session, doesn't want to get his caucus together because he has such an issue with not being able to have the confidence of his own caucus.
Lawmakers also could have addressed the large hole in the state's budget as the General Assembly relied on borrowing roughly $5 billion from the Federal Reserve, but that may not happen. And the Pritzker administration also hoped to generate $1.2 billion from the failed graduate income tax.
There's more to be done than just trimming. Now we're going to have to make some serious and frankly painful cuts. Those aren't things that I can do alone. The legislature has to be right there with us.
And Pritzker says he'll meet with some of the top legislative leaders soon in order to hash out some of the things needed to save this budget. For now, reporting live in Springfield, Mike Militich, WGEM News.